now watching the mystical green beanie.
Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? I am the mystical green beanie, and welcome to my reviews for the Star Wars Episode 8 and the Justice League trailers. Now, if you only want to watch one of the trailer reviews, my Justice League trailer is going to be first, and my review for the Star Wars Episode 8 trailer will be second, and you can find the timestamp for that one in this general area down here. Wait, down there? Yeah, my computer says it's down here, so should be down in this area. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get started. So, starting off with the Justice League trailer, meh, it's alright. I love the beginning of the trailer with Clark and Lois in the cornfield in Smallville, and then there's the rest of it. And it's not a bad trailer, it just feels, I don't know, meh. Especially compared to the last one. The last trailer was freaking dope. Now that is a trailer that got me hyped. That is what this trailer should have been. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I feel like this trailer and the last trailer should have been switched. Because this recent trailer was very mundane and, I don't know, I didn't feel the hype. If anything, this feels more like a teaser for a movie that's about 4 or 5 months away, and not the final trailer for a movie that's 1 month away. That said, I love the visuals. Everyone's been crapping on the CG, and aside from Cyborg, who I still think looks terrible, the CG looks pretty good. I mean, it's very poppy and in your face, but it's a comic book movie. It's trying to emulate a comic book. Therefore, I don't see a problem with it. This is also a very Superman heavy trailer, because even though he's in the beginning of the trailer, he's not really in it like the other members of the cast are. But there's a presence that the character has, and that's because within this universe, Superman was a larger-than-life figure. Therefore, his death was very impactful to the society of the DCEU, if it's still called that. And I find all of that really interesting, and I would love to see that executed properly. Because as much as I love Man of Steel and BVS, Suicide Squad was destroyed by a forced course correction, and Wonder Woman, while good, was kinda safe. I mean, aside from the fact that it was the first truly good female-led superhero movie, it didn't break a lot of boundaries. And I kinda regret calling it revolutionary. I mean, I still stand by my sentiment, but not the wording. So I'm hoping that Justice League isn't a safe movie, because quite frankly, I am tired of safe superhero movies. Because comics inherently aren't safe. Because if they were, then these characters never would have endured 50, 60, 70, 80 years. But yeah, I'm still not a fan of Aquabro. I don't like this version of Aquaman. It feels like they're trying too hard to make him cool. Kind of like how Marvel sometimes will go out of their way to make a character funny in order to appeal to a larger audience, and I'm just not a fan of that. Also, Cyborg looks kind of boring and drabby, but I can't really fault the movie for that, because outside of the Teen Titans cartoon, Cyborg is very much like that in the Wolfman Perez New Teen Titans comic, which is a large part of why I never got into that character in the first place. But, it is what it is. But, overall, the movie looks cool, and I hope it's good. Then we have the Star Wars Episode 8 trailer, and this looks promising? Okay, so I'm going to be completely honest here. I did not like The Force Awakens. I thought it was lazy fanfiction with pretty visuals, and it felt very pandery and safe, and I just don't like that. Especially with Star Wars, which is a franchise that, before Disney took over, was very inventive and fresh and exciting. But that aside, I'm willing to give this one a shot, and I have faith in Rian Johnson. I think that he's a fantastic storyteller, and while I don't dislike J.J. Abrams, I do think that he can be too nostalgic. And that was kind of the problem that I had with The Force Awakens, and I just think that's a problem with him across the board. If you notice, with a few exceptions, most of his movies are throwbacks, and that's just his style. And I can't fault him for that. That's just him doing his thing. But I don't want that from Star Wars, and that's what we got with The Force Awakens. But I don't think that Rian Johnson necessarily has that problem, and I'm interested in seeing where he takes this new mythology. But aside from all that, the visuals are fantastic. It looks like something straight out of one of the Star Wars video games. I'm also interested in seeing why Luke is so jaded. And as for Rey, the trailers are still hyping her up as the most powerful Jedi ever. And personally, I don't think that she's earned that status as a character yet, but I'm sure that Rian Johnson can make me believe it. So all in all, I'm excited for this movie. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts on the Star Wars Episode 8 and Justice League trailers. I really hope these movies are good. Then again, I hope all movies are good. So, but, you know, you gotta think about things realistically sometimes. Anyways, what were your thoughts on these trailers? Let me know down below in the comment section. Also, if you liked this video, hit the like button, share, support the channel, and if you want to see more content like this, all you have to do is subscribe. I'm the Mystical Green Beanie. Thank you for watching, and as always, until next time, adios nachos, adios.